Alright, so in this video, Mani, I'll teach you how you can the XAMP server that you configured on your local computer, how you can define the virtual path, virtual host. Virtual host is basically you're defining a site so that when you're developing, you want to mimic the site that you have at development. So for example, your website domain name is salman.com. So first thing that you need to do is you need to go to this folder, C Windows System 32 drivers, and it's etc. There will be a file by the name of host. You need to right click and open it in your favorite text editor in the what you call it, in the administrator mode, right? So what I did, I opened my favorite text editor in an administrator mode, and I opened that file, and in that file I added two IPs, 127.0.0.1 representing localhost. So whenever someone types localhost in the browser, it refers to this IP, which is my computer's IP right now, this computer. Same goes when someone writes api.salman.com, it also goes to the same one. I'm gonna add one more. So in your, this is my, let's suppose this is my websites that I want to host here. There's one API website, one Google Maps, and the other one is View single page application. So I'm gonna say api.salman.com, and then there will be maps.salman.com, and third one, let's say I have view.salman.com. So what I'm saying is whenever any of these URLs are typed, they basically should be mapped to this IP, which is the IP of my computer. So once this is done, I need to go to my XAMP folder, and in XAMP folder you would notice that in XAMP, go to Apache folder, there's a config folder. Open this httpd doc.config file, and then in extra you have a HTTP virtual hosts. You can write all of this code inside this file as well, but for better code assembly, what we do is we just define the main configuration file here, and rest of the configuration related to different aspects of the server in separate config files. So this is my httpd config file open here, and all the way scroll at the bottom where it says virtual hosts, there was a line that was commented out in the original file, which I uncommented by removing the hashtag, and it says for virtual host look at this file. And then I opened that file, and in that file I added, there will be an example at the bottom. I copy pasted the example, and what I said, okay, whenever you go to port 80, right, and the server name is api.salman.com, the document root is this, and error log file is this. Now if you go in here, my website's in the API folder, I created an error log file. I'm just gonna copy this file and paste it in all my websites. Alright, not only that, and I'm just going to make sure this is empty. I should have checked that, which is empty. Fine. Now the other thing I'm going to do, in the API one I have an index.php file, which I look at here in the HTTP docs. I do Control F, index, and there you go. It is saying by default these pages are considered as the landing pages. So if you put that page, it will open up on its own. So what I'm going to do, if I open this index page, it says hello, I am me, not I am me, I am, let's suppose I am API. So this PHP page reflects that. I'm going to copy this. Oh, well, no need to copy. I'm going to copy the entire file. I'm going to copy this file. I'm going to drop it in this, and then I'm going to drop in this. I'm going to edit it, and this one is view SPA, save, close, go to the other folder, change this one to I am Google maps, alright, so that we see that if it's working fine or not. Now we have defined that, and we have defined three URLs, all of them pointing to my local machine. I go into this virtual and I copy 1, 2, 3. The first one was for, let me just remove this as well and put it here at the bottom. So this is commented out with hash as well. These ones are live, alright? Okay, so first one is pointing to this, to API folder, and his API server name will be api.salman.com. Second one, let's suppose we want to do the maps.salman.com, and this is not pointing to this, it is pointing to Google_Maps. So I say Google_Maps, and same goes for the folder. Error log file is here. I don't need this custom log, so I'm just going to remove it for now. I'm going to remove it from here as well, and I'm going to remove it from here. Now the last one is, so we have api.salman.com, which links to the API folder. In each folder there's an error log to catch errors if there are any errors happening with that site. Server admin, that email you can provide, but I have commented it out because I don't need to for now. So the last one we need to create is, we have done the api.salman.com, maps.salman.com, pointing to the right folder. Is it Google Map or Google Maps? Google Maps. Now the last one is view spa. So that was basically view.salman.com, if I am not wrong. Yes. And it goes to the view spa, view_spa. Now for all of these, oops, there you go. So if I save it and I stop my this and I start it again, it started without a problem. Looks like everything is fine. Let's test it out. So my first one, I write api.salman.com, and it goes to I am API. Good. Second one is maps.salman.com. Maps.salman.com. It goes to maps. Third one is, let's suppose, is view, I believe. Yeah, view. It goes to view. Perfect. So that's how you do it. You can define multiple endpoints that can mimic to the site that you have. Every time you define, so even if there is an msn.com, which is a legit site, all we know that. If I go into my host file and I say that every time someone types msn.com, don't go to that MSN site, but go to 127.0.1, this kind of overrides that. So this file overrides the browser settings and all the settings on the computer. So here, once we do this, so this is how it's working. Okay, I hope you got it. It's pretty simple, pretty neat. And why we need multiple? So for example, after this you want to purchase your site, or you already have a site, salman.com, and this is how you plan to have 3 different things on your website, 3 different subdomains, then you can mimic the same here. So all the code that you're writing, it's using the same subdomain. So when you have to move your code from your development to your production, you don't have to change any URL settings or anything, because everything will be pretty much the same what you have over there. All right, thank you.